all of this is just a diverting of attention. All this life, all this delusion comes, really, because we are giving energy to something we are not. Not absolutely. But we are compelled to identify with for a time. That is. And somehow in the web of life, it seems that God, consciousness, uses all of this to create a most intricate, marvelous, magnificent play. Because all of it still has value at the level of relativity. All of it is still the cooking down of consciousness to come again to something very simple. Everything you do, everything is brought you to this moment also, contribute to this moment. But while we have the sense that we make choices and this I'm doing and I'm doing that and believe in those choices, actually the choices seem to be made by you, but they are expressions of consciousness. Most of the things that happen and everything that happened, you never saw it coming. Even the friends you formed, you did not choose them deliberately. They are shapes that came to you. The greatest things in your life, you did not predict. They simply unfolded. You see, I gave an example that one day sitting on the street and as an artist working on the street, one moment I was feeling a little tired, and I felt I don't want to be here. I want to go for a cup of tea. And on the way going there, I saw one woman, and she was just sitting there like this, waiting. And I said, "You want to come for a tea?" "Yes, come." And just this meeting also, then if it was not happen, I could not be here. I would not meet you. Was she a special meeting? No, just like every other meeting. I can only dip my finger into any point and say, if this didn't happen, then none of this would happen. You see? Can you predict this? No, you cannot. So in a way, as you begin to recognize this, you can relax and see that your life is unfolding according to a greater harmony. That is, that all the seeming events and movements in your life, in some way they are predetermined on some level. You may not like that, and I don't like saying that too much myself, because I don't want to suffocate the sense of free will in you, although it's not totally free. But we like it. And even if you think I have free will and you don't, you can still imagine that you do and enjoy. So for me, it's all fine. It is all fine. The free will, the destiny, all of these things is only pertaining to your body-mind expression, not to your self. The pure self is beyond all of that. And not beyond in some terms of distance, but beyond in terms of subtlety. You're the subtlest. And so all this that you speak about, you've only got to grasp your own subtlety and be there. And then you'll see that all the things, the report of the senses, the functioning of the senses, of the mind, of thought, of emotion, of discrimination, of the intellect, all of these, of imagination, all of these things, they are your ministers. They are secondary to you. Originally, there's only you.
Sometimes I'm in these states, and it's the old regime, like you say, it's there is a fear that the old regime ever take the first plane. Maybe there is a fear that not to succeed, to overcome, and I don't want it. I don't want it.
While the dream lasts, all these things appear to be true. When you are awake to yourself, none of it will overcome you. The dream is only, this play is only for the sense you have of who you are. And that sense of who you are is not eternal, it is always changing. You're here to discover directly your true position as the undivided seer, in whose presence the personal story diminishes in strength. Right now, because we believe you are the person and you are making decisions and so on, that feels like it has a strength and it has a, that's what we speak about, that takes the focus somehow. But how we come to this now? How we come to this? In one way, there's something in what I'm saying that's an instant. And there's a part of what I'm saying that will be a flowering, a slow blossoming more deeply and deeply into it. But this switching into the understanding is also very important. You see, this crossing over from dream into full awakening. A seeing takes place that is not intellectual. And it is here. It's not that you have to make a jump somewhere. It is here. I say it is obvious, but only when it becomes obvious. Like you can simply let the world unfold. And do I have anything to do with it? Yes, I have the joy of feeling a participant also. But yet, also, at the same time, a witnessing of that is taking place. And not with any effort. Not with any line, okay, this is you, this is me. No, not like this. It's all together somehow. But nothing can exceed me. Nothing can go beyond, can exist outside of my consciousness. And this is a very ordinary thing. It's nothing special to Mooji. I'm just trying to show you it is the same for you. It is here that we are one. And then you may enjoy this in a much more pure way, with wisdom and love and lightness in your spirit. I don't put in front of you time in 6 months if you keep this up. I don't want to say this. I don't want to promise you 6 months of delusion and ignorance. You are here. Good. Okay. Okay.
Thank you.
since you have entered my heart. I know no pleasure that doesn't come from my peace of being. I know no music that doesn't rise from the silence within. As if, as if, as if, as if I died and was reborn yesterday. As if I died and was reborn yesterday. Now that I've been kissed from within, kissed from within, kissed from